summer again, the camper cookie, and today I just want to show you something that I think is a little bit of cooking magic, and I call it my 10-10 chicken. Basically, it's a really easy way to cook some chicken breasts and keep them lovely and moist and tasty. So you can then use them in things like sandwiches, your toasted sandwiches, wraps if you take them out for lunch, quesadillas. I mean, what I'm going to do once I've cooked these, I'm going to just throw them in a risotto for lunch. So you can use them all sorts of things. Put them in some cold rice, make a cold rice chicken dish that you can have with your barbecued meat or something like that. Put them in salads, anything. You'll be amazed once you've got some lovely juicy cooked chicken breasts what you can do with them when you're out camping. So first of all, I just want to show you a bit of kit I think is amazing. And we use these silicone lids. This is one by Charles Viansin. Have a look at that. And they're just silicone, and you can go onto Amazon or eBay and find lots of really pretty ones there. So Charles Viansin are the posh ones, and they do things like sunflowers and poppies, and they're really pretty. But you can also buy some basic plain ones in a set, different sizes, 10-inch, 8-inch, 6-inch, that you can put on your pans when you're cooking. And they're great because they're light, they're pretty indestructible, and you know they make it cook quick, especially if you're outdoors. It's a bit of a windy day today, and keeps the wind off, makes your food just cook easier. And it's essential for 10-10 chicken, as you'll see. So what we do, really easy. First of all, I put a little oil in the bottom of the pan, and this is just to stop them from sticking. Switch ourselves on. There we go. Get that to heat, and then all you do simply is put the chicken breasts in the pan once I'm up to temperature, put your silicone lid on which creates a seal, and then leave them for 10 minutes. And I've got my little egg timer here, but obviously you don't have to take that with you when you're camping because who can be bothered. Just use your phone to check the time, because 10 minutes is important. So first of all, let's get this to temperature. Let's just coat the bottom of the pan. And then just put 2 whole chicken breasts, that's all you have to do. Just put them in your pan like that. And I tell you, here's a handy tip for when you're camper cooking. Just keep a wet wipe next to the table where you're cooking, so you can just get the stuff off your hands and your fingers when you're cooking. And then put your silicone lid on to seal, and that creates a nice little seal. So leave that. Now that's all you do. Set it to 10 minutes. Exactly. Leave that, and then just leave it. And don't touch it. Don't be tempted to have a look inside, because you'll let the steam out. And it's the steam and the juices that keep it nice and moist and help it to cook right through. So we'll leave that now, and obviously in that 10 minutes you can prepare your dessert, like a fruit kebab, which will be in my book in the spring. Or prepare yourself a nice little salad to go with this. And I'll see you again in 10 minutes. So we're nearly done for our 10 minutes on the 10-10 chicken, and we're just waiting for the buzzer to go. And then what happens is, once the buzzer's gone, you leave the chicken for another 10 minutes with the lid on. Don't open it, because then it carries on cooking all the way through, and that's what keeps it nice and juicy. So there we go. And there goes the wind. Don't you just love camper cooking? So there we go. We've had our 10 minutes. Turn off the heat and leave it to stand for another 10 minutes, and I'll see you then. Hi, so we've had another 10 minutes almost. The buzzer's about to go again, and the chicken's been sitting there just taking on its loveliness. And so as soon as that goes, we shall take it off, and I'm just going to cut a piece and just show you how beautifully, there we go, how beautifully it's cooked. So let's do the reveal. Right, here we go. As you can see, that's a nice seal with the moisture in. Take that off, and there you have your beautiful, moist cooked chicken breasts. I'll just show you on the cut how they look. So we'll just cut that through. And as you can see, it's beautifully cooked and it's beautifully moist. Lovely and tender. It's gorgeous. It's not dried out. Like a lot of ways you cook chicken can dry it out. That is beautifully moist. And you say you can use it in all sorts of recipes now. Another thing you can do by this method is what is with fish. Excuse me. Is with fish. So if you've got like a steaky bit of fish, like a bit of salmon, you do 7-7. So 7 minutes cooking with the lid on, 7 minutes rest. If you've got a flat bit of fish, thin bit, I say do 5-5. Obviously always check that the fish is cooked through, but it always is as far, every time I've done it, it's cooked through beautifully. I'm hanging onto the table now because the wind's coming up and I don't want it to take off. So there you go, there's your 10-10 chicken. Try it out, I think you'll love it, and happy camping.